Helious. Press S to read the story. Helious, how to produce a game in 8 days. First off, I know you won't believe my story. That's alright. You don't have to believe it. I know it happened, and that's good enough for me. Besides, Helious is a fun whether or not you believe how it came to be. I'm not the sort of person who likes UFO stories, and I used to scoff at them all. Whitley Strieber? Now there's a nutcase. I'd think to myself. I used to watch Project Blue Book when I was a kid, but that was just TV. I watched Star Trek too, so on May 5th, 1993, UFOs were just the furthest thing from my mind. But, of course, when you're least expecting it, wham! Your life gets turned upside down. I usually get to bed around 3 in the morning. That night was a little stormy, unusual for Florida in May, especially 93. A bit of a gurgle in the gutters. Occasionally, car going past slinging yellow headlight beams through my bedroom window. I had just closed my eyes when a low, dull hum started up, very faint, far away. We lived near a small airport, so the throaty growl of a private plane is something we're used to and rarely take notice of. Even the eerie drone of the blimps, also moored nearby, is common enough not to warrant a look, but this was unusual. Private planes, as a rule of thumb, don't fly during storms or at 3 in the morning. The blimps were certainly well tied down against the gusty wind. So what was the noise? What was this noise? This hum that was growing louder? Police helicopter, maybe? They always seem to conduct late-night reconnaissance missions in my neighborhood just when I'm dropping off to sleep. That's a weird way to phrase it. Mayor's dog probably gotten loose again. The light flickering in my window seemed to confirm this. A strong searchlight beam, apparently taking inventory of my front yard. Nothing there, fellas. No dogs, no escaped convicts. It was at this point that fear struck me. The light, I just realized, was green. The most brilliant green I had ever seen. No headlight was ever that color. No searchlight would ever be green. And so steady, the hum, having gradually gotten louder over the past minute, seemed constant in volume now. But the tone was changing. Instead of its initial droning pitch, it seemed to be modulating, varying in pitch slightly. There I was, standing near my window, bathed in bright green light, listening to an otherworldly hum coming apparently from right overhead. What would you do? I'll tell you what I did. I ran like a man possessed, nearly killing myself tripping over a stack of phone books in my mad rush to get to the other side of the house. To the door, outside, to safety. No way I'm going to be trapped in this house with who knows what weirdness to be it spacemen, the CIA, or maybe the Illuminati. I flung open the door, and outside, where the garbage cans should have been, was a bright shaft of greenish light. Standing in the light, swathed in mist, was a perfect copy of myself, with his hand outstretched as if to open the door to get out. In the movies, the hero would now do a Groucho Max routine and see if the image moved the same way he did. Then he would make friends, learn a new alien language, draw up a treaty, all that stuff. I instead fainted and fell flat on my face into the weeds. My last thought was, there goes the movie rights. don't know how long I was out, whoever does, but it was dark. When I woke up, no green light, no mirror image, no burbling hum. The door was still open. The garbage cans were back where they belong. The rain had lessened to a light drizzle. The full moon was peeking through the thinning clouds. I stumbled around the soggy yard in a daze. I had a vague suspicion that there would be some sort of alien thing waiting for me in the house, so I didn't really want to go back inside. But the eventual realization that I was wandering around my front yard in the wee hours of the morning under a full moon with only my skeeves on a certain impression on me. So rather than make a big scene waking the neighbors and trying to sound less like a deranged lunatic, which I probably was, and more like a damn frightened victim of UFO harassment in his skeeves, whatever that means, I peered in all the windows looking for a suspicious green glows. I didn't see anything strange inside, so I crept back to the door and made my way in. Slowly, listening carefully, I fired up all the lights at once with the light-controlled system. Nothing amiss. Checked the closet, no alien ambassadors. Looked in the showers, no mutants. Opened all the kitchen cabinets, no extraterrestrial slime molds, no super space roaches, nothing. Everywhere I looked, zip. I was beginning to relax, checked the computer room, turned on the computer, made sure all the drives were okay. Perfect. The data on my latest projects were saved. Much more relaxed now, delayed stress syndrome kicked in, and I got a sudden incredible case of the shakes. My heart started to pound, my knees got all weak, and I sank into my chair. And instantly, right out of it, I wept like an 800-volt cat. I always leave my chair tucked under the desk, but it had been in the middle of the room when I came in. I grabbed up the nearest blunt object, my VCR remote, and scanned through the room intently. I didn't know what I planned to do with the remote, but there it was. And whatever happened to me, I wanted to die with the weapon in my hand. I kicked the chair away, and it whirled into a corner. I stood there for many moments, listening, looking, but nothing moved. Nothing happened. The bright eye of my computer monitor patiently glared at me, almost seeming to say, "What are you up to?" I warily wandered over to the cabinets and, hooking my feet under the door, opened each one. Junk, just like I left it. The shelves of books appeared to be undisturbed. My desk drawers I opened with a back scratcher at 3 paces. Mismatch of printouts and faxes. Nothing. Looked under the desk. Dust bunnies. Heck, I felt like an idiot. All this paranoia. Because I left my chair out for once in my life, I sat heavily into it and wheeled up the computer keyboard. In the cracks between the keys were traces of green fluid on the disk drive handle. More. I bolted to my feet once more and searched the whole house again with a flashlight, this time checking each and every cranny. Nothing. Nowhere. Just traces of green slime on the keyboard and the disk drive. Okay, so this UFO roared up to my house at 3 a.m. in the middle of a thunderstorm, scares me till I faint. And the only evidence I have of it is some rapidly evaporating green glop on my computer. And what's this? A new directory on the hard drive, a collection of files in it, right? Sure. Aliens brought me some files. Probably interstellar shareware, right? I copied the files onto a disk, deleted them from the hard drive, and did a complete system scan, virus check, disk integration check, everything. Nothing was wrong. I go over to the testing machine and punch up the files on the disk. No readme. Why am I not surprised? There is a bunch of source files. There are a bunch of source files. And one exe file. I don't mind running strange things on the test machine. That's what it's for. So I fire it up. What I got then is very similar to what you have now before you in Helious. An incredibly strange, surreal game. No scoring, no words, and just some weird symbols. I showed it to some friends and tell them where I got it. They quite disbelieve my story, but they do like the game and have never seen it or anything like it before. Someone suggests I upload it to a board, so I decided to, but not until I tack on the title screen and some good old-fashioned American entrepreneurial spirit. I divide the game into 2 segments and uploaded the first half under the shareware concept, which is how you got this copy of Helious. That's totally how I got it. I made up the name and the title screen. It's a Van Gogh, of course, and seemed appropriate. Helious, trademark and copyrighted 1993, Sean M. Puckett, all rights reserved. Alrighty, there's one more thing I gotta show. However, there is one question. Are we alone? Start the game. Exit when finished. Okay, loading the game. Okay, this is strange. Start with the red one. Okay, so I am a bubble. Ah! Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add some spooky music. Oh, the red one that we picked at the very top is this collect gems in a balloon bubble thing, whatever this is. Now, this is my first time playing this game, and I don't know what the objective of this game is even about, but the alien thing just sounds hilarious. Come on. Oh, so the ball has definitely gotten smaller. Pooping out the gas. Or farting out the gas. Okay, I'm guessing if it deflates all the way, come on, get down there. Then it's... Oh, no. Wait a minute, there's a blue shining thing down there. Oh, come on. It's impossible to get there. Definitely want to move on to the next mini game, if we can call it that. Oh, it exploded. So it's just this balloon thing. Come on. Frustrating. Maybe it's a whoopee cushion. Oh no. Ooh, no. Stop. on to this one. Yeah, so that's all it is. And what are those little things there? Oh, a teleporter. Oh, stop! Just get in there. Oh, come on! Okay, made it back here. Ooh, come on. Come on! The green one. Oh, I gotta get the green gem. So we got some missiles, airplanes, jets. That's a lot of damage. That was bound to happen. Why does this have to be so frustrating? What is this game even about? Like, why am I a whoopee cushion balloon that's farting around trying to collect these gems? Did aliens really make this game? I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. Wait, is that a refill? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, what? Oh, I probably refilled too much. Oh no, don't tell DeviantArt that. Oh, they're way too into... What? A key card? Yeah, if you tell DeviantArt about the inflation, they're gonna go absolutely crazy about that. Ugh. I don't know which one's worse, inflation or furries. Probably best not to make enemies. Grab the yellow gem. Okay, so the gems also refill air. Oh, come on. We don't need to go fast, we just need to get across to the gem. Okay, the green one immediately killed me. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what's even going on. This is one weird game. Balloon Mario and Super Mario Maker 2 is easier to control than this. Fart away to death. Alright, at least I killed the alien thing. Can we get down before we deflate to death? And then after that, one more, and... This is one weird game, I tell you what. Oh, no, 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 no. So intense, I can't even see where the thing is. Ah, me ears. It seems more open-ended. And, oh. Oh! Definitely reminds me of Sabrina's gym. Trying to locate her. Do I need to get to the flag? Is that the objective? I don't know. If I could hit the stupid warp point. Come on, get in there. What? It just transported me to the top right now. Oh, so close to the flag. That's going to lead us to the beginning, isn't it? I think that might be the beginning. This is just a teleportation of frustration. Is there any rhyme or reason to this? I don't know. At least we got a gem for that. Yay! Finally. So that is Helious. Goodbye.